You can see that properly. Today's video is fixing this. We came back, just had some stick by the dog as well. We came back and the main lock had jammed, so we had to try and jimmy the door open. And I must admit, it took some doing, because if you're a burglar, you'd have had some fun trying to get in here. So, very quickly, what I've done so far, take the screws out. One of the handles, it doesn't matter which one you do. Okay, slide him out. Pull out the bar, which is spring loaded either side. You'll see that how it works. There's usually a spring behind that. There it is, see him? That's what gives you the return on the lock. There's also a spring in that. Under the two screws, if you've got any more, you might have even a front panel on this. I can see that properly. It's a bit dark in here. I might just adjust the light. So this is a panel to under the screws, and underneath your front panel, if there is one, sometimes there's two more screws. So you take them out, then you take these out, and then once you take the bar out, and the key, of course, this is a bit of a mess, this is, and then you should be able to just pull the lock out. Now this is the problem. We're putting this one, which is a new one, get it the right way up, back in. And of course it doesn't fit. There's a bit of chiseling to do at the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to grab my chisel and then we'll start. Take off the other side as well and remove this. Pretty straightforward. Right, and now we're going to start a bit of chiseling this and this. Let's see if we can line up the new lock. Okay, I've not started chiseling yet. What I'm going to do is line up where the shaft goes through this hole is almost perfect. If I look at it at that sort of angle. So I'm not going to take any out the bottom, because that means that the lock will then drop. So I'm going to take some out the top. So if I have to, what will happen is that this bar will then support, once it goes through there, it'll support the lock upwards. So that way, sorry, I have big fat hands. Yeah, so that will go through there, like that. And if you see, I think that'll be far off. So I'm going to take what, 1/4 of an inch, or let's say 4 mil off the top. Another quick one. If you look at the both locks, what we're going to use, turn around either way. Anyway, looking at this distance from the edge to that edge, and how far it's going to go back. We know this one fits. Well, this one, I think, is maybe a little bit smaller, which is great. That means we haven't got to take any out the back of the door. You see that out the back here. We've only got to take it at the top, and we should. And this is a bit of play on that one. So that's what we're going to do. This might not need much, to be honest with you, because this door is so old. Not going to need much at all. Someone's going to say, what a bodge. Whatever. Okay, I'll clean that out now. Okay, it goes in, it's still a bit tight, so I've got to take a little bit more out yet. But if you can look where is it? At the top here. We just move here. Where are we? Here we go. There, I'm going to take some out of there so this fits in snug, and possibly a little bit at the side. I don't know about the bottom. And then, might get away with the bottom, but possibly along here as well. So about the camera view. So yeah, a bit out of there, a bit more at the back, well, at the top, and a bit down that side. We should have a snug fit then. Right, the locks go down the wrong way. It's got to be turned round the opposite direction. So take the 3 screws out. It's a bit of an awkward one, so I think it has to go. And I'll just watch and you'll understand. I think I'm going to get it right. So out, 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 2 springs. Turn him round, but this is going to have to go in first. So that'll go like that. This goes in. No, it doesn't. Hold on, let me figure this. Oh, underneath. That's it. So that in first, underneath the lock this time, not above it. Okay. Then the 2 springs back in again.
Across those out. Nana.
2 springs back in. Oh, it's fiddly. Right. So that goes back like that. Hold it in place. That should be fine. Done. Hopefully that'll work. We have too many visitors. Silly noises. So there you go. I've turned the lock round. So now it's going to fit in, and it's pretty flush fitting, if you can see that, because this door has been absolutely hammered to hell. So I've got bits everywhere. Sorry. So that will eventually it's probably once I get all the fittings. So I'm going to put the handles back on, and it looks like it lines up quite well. If you can see that. Let's give it a go. But well, it's seen right now. There we go. I'll just put it together and we'll have a look. Okay, fit it on. Yay! Right, let's try the lock, just to make sure the lock lines up. Yay! Sorry about the filming, it's a bit awkward, one-handed as well. Right, screw it all in. Then I've now got to sort out this bit, which is out of a lot of stick. I said we had to break in. Okay, done. That bit's done anyway. This might look a bit, you might think, oh my god, he's not very good. It's not that, it's the fact that the store's been worn away. Like we said, the dog had to go at it, then we had to jimmy it. And same the other side as well. As you can see, there's a piece missing. This light, rubbish light. Probably out of focus as well. There we go. Anyway, piece of cake to do this bit. That works perfectly. This is the big, now we're going to do that. So that is going to be fitted into that way round. Look, we don't need that, Jane. That's going there, no, chiseling to go out, yeah.
Do you want me to lock it?
No, not the best job in the world, but temporarily, because we have to have, with the doors being left open. So we could have had a burglar and I could have been personally abused, which is not right. So I'm going to fix this bit here, fix that bit there, put another piece of wood in here. But yeah, just a quick video on a door lock repair. Bit of a bodge, to be honest with you, but
does the job.
Does the job, we've got to be safe. Thanks for watching, see you next
Just
video.
so show that it does work.
Look at that. I know the light's not very good, but ooh, we're safe tonight. Brilliant. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next vid. Or like, subscribe and share would be fantastic.